In the previous part, we saw that the pink-armored being protected, Joe, Zai and his companions were angry, but Lil was excited about hunting. Now in Oza City, everything was going normal, but suddenly everyone got the news of Joe and Emma's running. They were asked to capture or kill them at any cost, and everyone set their new goals. Joe woke up and he was told to stay still because he was injured, and the Oink Armored showed her real face. She was Emma, and he asked why she cheated on him. She told him that she was sent on a mission to watch over him because the chief believed that he could revive as many times as he could die. So, she was watching him closely to get his secret technique, but she was still working on it, although Mike was unknown with this fact. And she told him that she had been helping him till now. He asked why she was cheating on her chief too, and she said she had her missions for that. She was hopeful to complete her goals at any cost, and she needed him for that. She told him that if he'd fight again then he'd die because there was no way to fight with such devils with the human body. Joe was very weak, but she had a little piece of hope and showed him a suit. Yamaji was also informed that their new suit was abducted because Emma knew she was going to betray them, so she had already planned everything. Yamaji was relaxed because his team was looking for them, and Emma was working on the suit and said it had all the history of ninjas from the last 600 years and it needed a little more work to be ready for use by Joe. Joe asked if the organization would find them before her work. Emma was relaxed because no one had found them till now. Emma was trying to do her last finishing to the suit, and suddenly Mike woke up and he was with Jason. He was very sad. Jason told him that he had been sleeping for the last 10 days and Mike sat out of his shock. Jason told him that he had paid his doctor friend who helped him, and Mike was happy to know the secret of Emma and they were safe in this house. Emma was working on his suit and realized that she wanted more energy for that and got an idea while looking at Joe. Joe was having a bad time remembering his wife, her pure-hearted thoughts and the time they had spent together. Now the organization was left with only one place to check, and he asked to go hunting on his own. Emma was also about to finish his work and she did it. She told Joe that the suit was called Kamui, and it was made from the trash. But it was way more powerful than any other suit, and this would be linked with the user's mind. To use it, Joe had to pass through a process in which he would be sleeping and had to make sure he'd never wake up. It was necessary to sync his mind with Kamui. She also told him that if he died again then it'd be his last time, because when he was attacked it was her who attacked her, and she used her special technique to paralyze his all bodily cells. Joe got angry and attacked her because she had to preserve his wife and son. But she stopped him and suddenly got the alarm because D with his friends come to get them. He opened the door and saw the timer. It was a time bomb. She was stressed because they had found her first trap, and suddenly Lil came, and she got a severe shock. She asked how he found her, and he said he had been looking for her for a long time and found a vehicle which was constantly moving around the city, and he got to his destination. Lil was about to attack and asked for Joe, but she suddenly made a move and stopped him. She came out of the truck, and he got excited because he always wanted to fight with his friends. They charged themselves and started the battle. Mike was trying to call Emma, but she wasn't responding. Mike wanted some more hacking, and for that, Jason needed a computer. After a lot of thinking, Mike remembered Emma's car while she was busy with fight, and she was doing it like a pro ninja. Both of them were not going slow because it was a matter of their lives, and she made a lot of copies of herself and Lil the hardest time. But he got the power and vanished this visual hack. They were low at energies, and she ran to charge, but he trapped her, and her suit turned off. He was charged and now it was time to die. Lil was beating her, and Joe was still trying to get syncing with his suit. A recorded message from Emma started and Joe came to know why she saved him. She said she might have died when this message would be delivered to him. She said once his wife saved her and then they were in touch, but on that night, she came to save her but failed. So, she saved him, and it was the last wish of his wife that Joe had to live on. Emma was having a very hard time. Our man contacted nerves and got linked with the suit. All the lights turned off because his mind was connected with a lot of power. Now in the moment of the fact, Yamaji was also looking at his transformed look and it was dashing. Lil was also excited to get the real deal this time. They started fighting and Emma was also looking at them. Joe was outstanding. They were fighting with the blades, and when he tried to grab him Joe was moving faster and faster. Faster than light, and it was amazing to watch. Lil tried to burn him but got attacked and felt the real fear. He was also a man of hard nuts, so blasted the bombs. But Joe was way harder than him. Lil came to his end. His dead body was sent to Yamaji, and Joseph was excited about his next research. He asked Dilly if she could catch Joe for him. She found him out of mind, and Yamaji also said that they had to speed up their plan because it was becoming a serious issue day by day. Emma also said that the organization would never do anything right now because they had only one who could defeat him. Yamaji was with Zai and asked if he remembered how the sky looked before when the birds were always chasing to go home. Yamaji came to Zai and said he was free to capture or kill Joe. Joe was looking at Emma and she said she had set her mind not to date men with families, so he had to stop staring at her. He asked how she was related to his wife, and she started telling him the story. of how one day she went on a mission, and she caught her. His wife, Mari, was outstanding, and she was the only mentor of Emma because she was a master at her work, and she completed all of the tasks without any disasters. Even in the organization, she was one of them. One day might have gotten control of the organization as the chief. Their head was also satisfied with her, and one day she asked Emma about her mask, and she told her that her face was burned when she was a kid. Even her parents were not able to see her, so they decided to leave her, and the organization adopted her. She got the skill to adopt any face she wanted, and Mari asked her to remove the mask, and when she removed it, she complimented her face in real beauty. Emma was inspired by her and respected her not only as a ninja but also as a good human being. One day Mari told her something and Emma was surprised. She was happy because she had grown up with Zion Joe when she had to kill a rabbit. She let him go and said it was her secret technique, without killing it, making it killed. Mari also taught Emma her secret technique because she was hopeful that one day she'd use it for a good purpose. Although Mari was a real human being with pure hearty feelings about others, especially for her loved ones. But time changed and Yamaji came up with new people. One day he asked some stupid questions to Emma, and she realized that he had some vicious plans for the future. The chief was also sick, and when she asked Mari about becoming the chief, she told her that she was pregnant, and she also told her man about a new feeling. He was also happy and nervous at the same time because it was a very new feeling for him, but she told him that she was with him, and he had to relax. The chief died and Yamaji tried to take over the organization, but some tried to argue, and Yamaji killed them, and everyone was frightened. But their senior told them to leave this organization to protect the ninja's art for the generations, and they were drowned into sorrows. He was alone and Mari came. She told him about the secret device she had made to hide their identities, and he thanked her. He also knew that she was pregnant, and when she was leaving, Emma came. She told her that she was a watcher by the chief and Mari had to abort this child and would have to live like a ninja again. But she was not only a girl or ninja now, but she was also a mother-to-be. They started fighting and Mari was a little sad that Emma cheated on her, and Emma said Mari was very special to her. She almost defeated her but stopped, and Mari asked if she'd kill her. But Emma stopped and tried to take her life. But she stopped her and said she didn't know what family is, but she wanted that baby to know that feeling, so Emma also had to live, and Emma got the inspiration. Emma decided to be part of the organization to watch their moves and help their companions, and she always talked with Mari secretly, and Mari told her about her life and the difficulties that a mother had to face, but she was enjoying it with her love and son. Emma told him that she knew Yamaji would be executing his last and most vicious plan right now. If you also wanted to know what it is,